Hello, everybody. Hello. That sounded weird. Hello, everybody. We are here. We are doing some stuff and some things. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I forgot I had a render distance very, very high because I was doing something. So we have it on like 22 or something right now. The large boy. You know? All right. So in the last one, we figured out, we're not even close. And today, I'd like to really dial that in, see if we can mark this out somehow, and hope for the freaking best, right? We are gonna turn that down a wee bit, because 27, there's no need for that. Well, Stremen, no need. Alrighty-roo. Got all of the woods and various supplies. We're gonna yeet the rest. I've decided. Oh wait, no. We should keep the flint. Yeah, there we go. For when we decide to do burnination again, we will have what we need. Obviously. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Things are going well. They're coming up Millhouse. Alright, so how on earth, how on tarnation would we go about this? That's the question we need to ask ourselves here. Get rid of some of this, because I know it's going to be in our way. Let's just cover it up. So we're starting here. And I'd like to just, continue that, right? So maybe we continue by going like that, and then we put a couple bits and bobs here on the corners to keep that consistent, I guess, right? Dude, this is gonna be very hard to get this shape right. Like, it needs to be like an egg, effectively. And the only way I know how to get there is just do one step at a time, I guess. And in doing so, maybe we will yield our actual resolve. Yeah, let's give that a shot, I guess. So we need to get rid of all this sand. It's no longer useful to be here. All of it just needs to go, and as you can see, our beacon has run out of distance over here, which is not the greatest, I will admit, but we'll work with it. And should we need to move it, obviously, we will just move it. It's not a big deal. Not a freaking big deal. Is this the layer? I don't know. Alright. Let us start the torching here. And I gotta remember to be less good than I am, because sometimes I'm too fast. I'm so fast. Alright. We have much to do and little time to do it. And I am starting to get a wee bit of a cold, I think, at the moment, so if you randomly hear me pause, it is because I needed to blow my nose, and I just didn't want you guys to hear that, you know? Fair enough, right? Yeah? Alright, good. Alright. So, let's grab all the sand here. Every little speck. Every nook and cranny. Every last block of sand must come with us, because we need it. We need it very, very much. So, literally, we are going to to get all of it. Is this the correct layer? It is! Look at us! Overachievers. Almost like I knew that. Fan-freaking-tastic, is all I can say. Alright. So, sand, be gone. So the first phase of this is just getting rid of all of our sand, getting rid of the gravel, and then we'll figure out how it goes from there, I guess, right? But it's going to be a rocky road. It's going to be a lot of digging. It's going to be a lot of Squidward deaths. All of those things and more, you know? You know what I'm saying? I hope you don't, because I really rarely know what I am actually saying, so. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Alright. All the sand, every last bit. We need it because, well, we're kind of sand poor at the moment, and that is a problem. Because we are sand poor, we can't do the things that we want to do. So, every little bit of sand here is important, valuable, way more valuable than diamonds ever could be, honestly. And that's just how it goes. Alright, so we got all of that. I don't know how much of the sand we'll get rid of to start here, but I do know that we need to get, like, the whole perimeter going. And I just figure it's easier if we get rid of the sand first, I guess. But I have nothing to back that up on, so. Let's sleep real quick. Okay. Give me just 1 minute here. I will be right back. I just need to blow my nose real quick. Excuse me. 1 freaking second. I know. Super professional. Look at that. Amazing. Astounding. Behold my brilliance. I guess, right? Anyway. Starting to get a cold, so there will be a few interruptions here and there from me just taking care of that. Blow my nose. Oh, well, it is muted because, you know, I don't think we are at the point with this channel where I could do things like mukbangs or sneeze bangs, I guess. If people like that kind of thing, I don't know. I don't think we're to that point where we can do either of those things. So we're going to just mute it so that the sneezes and all of that remains unhindered and accessible for a mukbang at some point, I suppose. That's a very weird word, mukbang. It's very weird to me that people like to see other people eat like that and just like get real close. So close that you can hear them chewing. Bizarre. Freaking bizarre. Alright, I guess let's take down this one and then finish up this little square here, and then we'll be good for the sand at the moment. We will have to fill it in with dirt wherever we take out the sand, and that's okay. Not that big of a deal, honestly. And this is still the correct layer. This is not the correct layer, however. You're not it, buddy. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, we want to go this way, I suppose, right? So, how should we go about doing this? I suppose we can do something along these lines to try to get the shape just how we want it to be. And hope for the best, really. Because I want to go probably this way and break that off, I guess. And then continue going in this general direction over here. That. Like already that is, it's a biggin, huh? It's a biggin. Alright. So we'd have to shuffle that out. Add our rolling hills over here. And we'll just kind of connect it like that, so that feels okay. And then we know that this one is a little bit on the wider side, so this needs to go poof. All of that, and we need to just back it up all over here. Good. I think that works. I think that works. You're wide. No. How dare you. Heathen. What's up? How you doing, Crip? You're wide. How dare you? How freaking dare you? I would like to try to sway you a little bit. If you don't mind there, Crip. I know you're saving up to make the project wider. I know. However, put an offer on my house. Ooh, very nice. That's exciting. However, the little islands that I made are coming out pretty good. So far, 3 people have chose to do a micro island, and they're pretty freaking sweet, if I do say so myself. I think you should get one. They're cheap. They're only 1,500. You would still have some points left. I think they're worth it, honestly. Maybe. All right, let's sway you a little bit. Let me show you what we're cooking with here. So we have 3 islands already christened. 3 different biomes, and the goal is to try to do every Minecraft biome in my own style, obviously. And we have a few things. So we have a cherry blossom biome. We have a mega taiga biome, and we have a oasis desert. Haven't been able to get more points. Oh no, so sad. No worries. But I think the islands came out freaking really, really well. Echo, enough. So this is the cherry blossom. Nice little island. I made like a little mountain on there. We got 3 custom cherry trees. Looks pretty good. And then we got the blues in here. Like if we were going to, or if Minecraft would make, or let me make a biome, this is how I think the cherry blossom would look. All right. Then we've got the mega taiga over here. So we made a few custom spruce trees. And we also made a couple of magical mushrooms that I really, really like, actually. And it's on a bit of a hill because I figured, you know, mega taiga. So that one is taller than this one because this is just like a nice slopey hill, right? And then we have some custom palm trees over here because we have a desert oasis. So a lot of greens, a lot of nature, and just kind of a secluded island here in the middle of nowhere, which I also think looks pretty good. But just to try to bribe you, that's what we're working with. And the only thing I would like to add still is a fox on this island, perhaps. And I don't know what kind of animal over there, but some kind of animal over here. Just something to think about. No pressure, obviously, but, you know, I am kind of bribing you a little bit. All right. Well, let's get back to the Isles of Scalos, though. This is what was the microbiome you wanted to do? I mean, I want to do all of them eventually. Every single Minecraft biome I'd like to do. So, I don't really have one that I want to do more than the others, to be honest with you. I want to do them all. At some point, I would love to do all of them. And the small islands and the large islands will also be very close to it right now. This is the Isles of Scalos, basically an entire base committed to a squid farm. Literally a squid farm. And the plan with this is, let me get up to my lookout platform. Oh. If I could land, please, heathen. Okay, there we go. So the plan is to make rolling hills. So we've already started. We're making rolling hills all around. And we're going to take this line and go like over there to the jungle and then over there. So we still got a fair bit here that I want to do. But I feel like I needed a bit of a break from our fairy encampment. So we're doing this. Mainly because we do need ink for some of the parts of it. And I just felt like doing this. So we're doing this, and it is getting there. It's going to be a lot of work. We still got to push this whole thing back. Like many, many, many blocks. But that's fine. And then we're probably going to build a mountain around it because we're crazy people. And, yeah. That's all I can really say about that. We're crazy people. So, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to get the shape right, and hopefully we do. And once we get it right, it'll be really easy to construct this base, honestly. The hardest part is just getting the shape to how I want it to be. After that, easy. But until that point, oh, it's a doozy. It is a lot of digging. Stone, dirt, sand, gravel, clay, you name it. It's a lot of digging. And I like that, honestly, because, well, we're not going to use any of these resources except for the clay, the gravel, the sand, and the copper and coal here. But everything else just kind of gets thrown in the trash. And I just think it looks really nice, honestly. Just a small little project. And obviously, if you want us to go back and work on the encampment, you can absolutely choose for us to do that. You want us to work on the nether, you can absolutely choose for us to do that. That is your ability. You guys bring your vision of something beautiful, so just watch and wait. Yeah, that's fair. It's my eyes are bigger than my stomach is how I've always heard it before. You know how like when you go out to dinner and you're like, oh man, I could eat that entire chocolate cake, right? And then it gets to you, right? And you can only eat 5 pieces of that chocolate cake. I feel like that's how my builds are too. Always start out small, and then in a matter of minutes, they become large and in charge. But I always eat the entire chocolate cake, and therein lies the problem. Let's see here. We need to move the beacon, I think. We need to move it. And everyone wants to eat the chocolate cake. That's the thing, right? But not many people actually have the stomach to eat the entire chocolate cake. I think that's where I was going with this. Oh, yes. Perfect. Where's our torches? There. I've also been doing a lot of a multiplayer server as well. I've been playing on Tango Tech's Patreon server. And I've been having a lot of fun doing that too. There are some people who are equally as crazy as me, and some people that are crazier than me on there, and I like that. I like being surrounded by other crazy people. It's a nice feeling. But on that server, I've already placed close to 150,000 blocks in like a week and a half. So yeah, little nuts. I'm trying to catch up to everyone else because everyone else has had 9 months or whatever in the season. I have only gotten a single week here so far, so I've been trying to catch up. Make my mark, you know. And over there, we got a weird project going as well. Hold on one second. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My bad. Okay, we gotta get rid of all of these. I don't know how far these trees need to go. Me and my wife took a week or two break from local world. Wait, on our local world, we finished the height of the tree we are making now, working on the details on the outside of the tree, the bark. Oh, that sounds like a hard task, actually. Mega trees are something I've never really attempted, just because they take so many resources. And you know that most of them are wood. The bark, yeah. And if you don't get the curve right and you don't get the the thickness right, it just looks off too. It's a very, very difficult thing to get right. And if you don't do the trunk wide enough, then it feels like the tree is going to tip over. And if you do the trunk too wide, then it feels like you need to add more to the top. Like, it is a very, very fine balance to get right. All right, we need all this wood anyway. Hope it doesn't go wrong. It's just trial and error, man. You just got to buckle down and hope that the guide that you created is what you want, right? So create the guide first before you fill in any of the tree. Make all the branches just like hollowed out with dirt or whatever so you can add logs to it. Do all of that work first, and that will be a much easier way of doing it. Because if you don't, oh man, it is rough. Same thing with like mountains. Definitely like plot out how big the mountain is first before starting the mountain. Like the whole thing should be scaffolded out. The silhouette in the distance, you know, all of that jazz. Okay, we need all of the wood here. We are going to use this wood, I think, as well, so doesn't hurt to have it, and it's kind of in our way anyway, so we'll need it. Got to do it. Who knows? Maybe we will make a mega tree at some point. Not here. Not in the Isles of Schlatt, I think. We're going to do some weird shit here. We're going to do some weird shit here. I kind of want like a mystical forest over here. Like shrouded in mystery, and I think that will be real, real cool. And I know, me and forests is a bad combination, but this one will be less. It will be less than our other forest that happened to be like 4,500 trees ish. You know, this one will be less. I promise. It's still going to have a lot of trees, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to have 4,500 trees, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, long process? Yeah, for sure. Anything mega is just a grind. Are you willing to put in the grind? Do you have the mindset to keep going? That's your determining factor. Just keep going. No matter what, you keep going. Ever expanding. And that is one thing I really would love to get better at, to be completely honest. I would love to just like plot something out from the get-go, from the very start. And then once it's plotted out, never expand it any more than that. But I struggle with that immensely. It's the middle of the build. It's kind of hard to not look at it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What we got here? Lilacs. I'll take your lilacs. Showa. Showa. Alright. Let's get rid of... Oh, this is going to be the part that sucks. We got to cut down like half of this damn jungle over here. And I know we can try the fire method again, but it doesn't really work. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that does make it very difficult. It's hard to get perspective if you constantly have to just, you know, tower up, tower down, and you can't just get rid of it, or you can't just like fly up and look at it from a bird's eye view. Very, very hard. Oh, God. This is going to be miserable. I don't know if you remember, Crip, but before I started doing hardcore, I had a world that was like 7 years old. And in that world, we took an entire jungle and chopped every single bit down, got rid of every single leaf without using fire, and then built like a massive city in it, and got rid of every blade of grass too, because we wanted to make a passive mob farm. It was kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Like, we are going to have to go and set fire to the rains pretty soon here, though, I think. Because a lot of this is just so dense, so thick. I think it's time to get our burning kit. I don't know if you remember. My first world that we had an entire jungle. And we took that jungle and we cut out every single tree and we got rid of every blade of grass to make a passive mob farm. I don't know if you were around for that world or not, but that was like the OG world. Like it was, oh God, like 7 years ago maybe? Long time ago. Long time ago. Maybe longer than 7 years. I actually don't know. It's a long time ago. Right, keep all of that. Keep all of our sand separate. That's our ores. Blah, 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 blah. Should we... Yeah, let's move that into a different box, perhaps. Like the random one here will be fine. Got some birch. We'll keep that. We'll yeet that. Get rid of that. No, I don't think you ever... Okay, fair. Yeah, I know a few people were around for that, but that was a long time ago. I know you were around for the previous hardcore world that I still have, but I Couldn't remember if you were part of the other one as well. Yep. Okay, let's do this. If I could, right this second, just do a time lapse of me cutting all of this, I would. In real time, obviously. It was a crazy build, though. For some reason, we were like, you know what? I want to do something stupid. And, you know, lo and behold, we chopped down an entire jungle. Leaves and all, got rid of every shrub, every blade of grass. It was a long, long process. I can confirm that this build will not be anywhere near that size. So that's fantastic news, right? Fantastic news. Alright, we're just gonna chop and flame as we go, I suppose. Let's just get rid of all of this nonsense, I guess. Helps to make it easier on us, and yeah, that'll work. I don't care if we lose some of the logs, to be honest. I'm not gonna do it. We lose big trees, whatever. It is what it is. Helps us get all of this stuff gone faster. Like trees engulfed in flames. Go. Hoping we can at least get all the trees out today so that we can actually focus on getting the build. Send the train in Discord. Okay. Discord is being weird for me right now. It's not opening. I will look as soon as I can. Soon as I can, I will look at it. Yeah, it's just like spinning. It doesn't know what it's doing right now. We're caught on fire. That should get rid of all of that. I guess we should fly up here. Discord's been janky lately? Yeah, I don't know why. Has been jank. Janktastic. Might as well fly up here. Do you have to leave for work in 10 minutes? No freaking worries, my man. No worries at all. We'll be here. We'll be doing, you know, stuff. Oh, hello. That almost could have killed us. Oh, Lord. We weren't paying very close attention to that, huh? Alright, good to know. Good to know. We just kind of fell right through this one. Ooh, will the flames get that? Come on, get the log. Get the log! It's so close. Come on. Come on! Watch the log just stay. Everything else is gonna burn, but the log is gonna freaking stay. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You're literally on fire in 3 different sides. Please, burn. Oh, come on. It's literally not going to burn, is it? Yep. Fantastic. I love when that happens. Dude, you're still on fire. Burn. Okay, fine. We'll go and get it shortly then. Fine. Be that way. Still burning, but it doesn't matter because it's not going to get it. All right, good. Good talk. Good. We have so much to shop it down here. You got to do a night shift today, or are you closing? Sounds awful. Dude, I can't believe it's still on fire. Yeah, there we go. Connection problems? Let us know. 3 to 12 on Monday. Ugh, God. No freaking thank you. No thank you at all. Alright, let's climb our happy asses up here just to break the single freaking log. Good lord. Alright, let's go. All of it's burninating. Ooh, this is a biggin. Hate cutting jungles down? Yeah, it's a rough encounter. You just gotta spam the lighter, really, and hope for the best. But you actually have to climb up the big trees because for some reason the wood just doesn't burn very well on these. You'd think it would because it's, you know, wood, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah. It's gonna be, I don't know how big of a jungle we still have to chop down here, but hopefully it won't be that bad. The wood would? It would. The wood could would. You'd think it would. There you are, little log. I like looking at the forest that you have, and it just, all of a sudden, poof, it's gone. Half of it's gone. Where's all the rum gone? Why is the rum always gone? Great question. There we go. There we go.